Breaking news now on Cheng Lei, the Australian-Chinese citizen who's been imprisoned in China. News today that she is now free and back in Melbourne. Annelise Nielsen, who knows her, joins me live from Washington. Annelise, thanks so much for your time. I know it's the middle of the night where you are. You've been speaking with Cheng Lei's family, working closely with them. What's been their reaction today? How beautiful was their reunion?
Well, look, we know that she's been reunited with her kids in Melbourne, with the Foreign Minister and the Prime Minister there as well. Nick, her partner, I've been speaking to him today and he said he's almost there and he's pretty overwhelmed. We didn't know if this was going to happen. We didn't think that this was honestly, after a while, our best case scenario. We were talking about potentially much longer term, and this has all happened as slowly as it has, quite quickly as well. So we can tell you that Cheng Lei came in on a commercial airline with the ambassador, and you can see him in these photos that have just been released by Foreign Minister Penny Wong's office. And then he flew with her, and it all had to be kept extremely secret until she was back in Australia, because this is just kind of unprecedented what's happened and how it's all panned out. There's a really interesting story to tell in all this, but I've been working on this for 3 years. I've been working very closely with Nick. There's a lot of people who said they would do a lot and didn't, and there's a lot of people who did a lot and didn't say anything about it. And I think that will all come out in the coming weeks, months, years even. But I think at this moment, we just really need to give credit to Penny Wong. She picked this up and ran with it from the first day she came into office, and we've been so grateful for that. And there's obviously a lot more. I can tell you this is all coming out, and I know we don't have a lot of time, but this is just the absolute best case scenario we could have hoped for. And she gets to spend the first night hugging her kids in a home with them, which should have happened a long time ago, but we're really glad it's happening now.
Absolutely. It's devastating that she had to spend 3 years away from her 2 young children. What about the case of Yang Hyung-jun? He's still detained in China. Has there been any word on whether Australia has managed to secure his release as well?
Look, I have no information on that. I'm sorry. I obviously support his case, but we've just been so focused on Cheng Lei, her particular case. As a journalist detained in China, as someone I knew through work contacts, I didn't know her particularly well, but was really upset about how she was being treated, and especially how it seemed like her case was really being forgotten about and ignored. So that's why I started working with Nick to keep it going, and we're just so grateful that we've hit this point.
All right. Amazing news. Annelise Nielsen, thank you very much for staying up late to speak to us on this special occasion.